Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chris with the CRC. Hope you're all doing well. As you can see on the table, we're going to be programming the Mad Van VE's ESC. I've just been checking over a few bits and I thought I'd do a quick video because there might be a few people out there that don't actually know how to do this. So, hey, why not jump on it and show you all guys. Simple process, easy to do, don't need any programming cards. I'm going to teach you how to do it without a programming card. So let's dive down. See you in the... Right guys, so as you can see, the Mad Van VE, we're just setting it up basically because we are going to be running this car as soon as possible. I'm just waiting on some, well, I say upgrades, 2 upgrades. Basically, it's a battery connector so we can run a hard case pack, and also I bought the HD diffs front and rear, just basically to eliminate any problems. I'm going to be running it on 2S, I think, really, but I have run this around the back garden a little bit and I realised, well, maybe there's some people out there that don't actually know how to program this, all right? So it's not a hard process. As you can see, ignore the battery a sec because that's one of the batteries I use in my 114 scale cars, but easy process, guys. Now, first things first, what you are going to want to do here, all right, is you're going to want to calibrate your endpoints for your ESC. Now, what do I mean by this? So, initially, as they come out of the factory, they are programmed, guys, all right? But what I like to check is that your throttle, your brake, and your neutral positions are all programmed properly and nice and easy. So it's not a hard thing to do. What you want to do first, guys, all right, is turn on your transmitter, all right? As you can see, ignore the flashing light. I've just got to recharge batteries. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. Now, if you want any information on this, guys, you can actually go to the manual that comes with the Mad Van, and all this is actually explained, but I'm going to break this down nice and easy for you. As you can see, there's all your settings as well, so there is something in there I'm going to change as well. I'm going to recommend you do, but easy to do. It's page 18, 19, 20 and 21 on the owner's manual. So first thing we're going to do, obviously, make sure you got battery connected. You're going to want to make sure that your throttle trim is set to neutral. Your throttle EPA is set to 10. Your reverse is also set to 10. All right, ignore the steering at the moment. Your throttle is going to be on normal, and basically you've got your throttle in the normal position. So this is neutral point adjustment, guys. I've realized obviously since the last video I've done, and you want that set towards the back of the handset. So now that's done, where you've got your button on the car here, as you can see, all right, what we want to do is there's a little set button there, just to show you. See the little set button? All right, so we're going to hold that before we switch it on. As you switch on, let go. All right, as you can hear the beeping. So what we want to do now is grab our transmitter. Now we want to set the neutral position on the handset, all right? Press that once. So there's our neutral position. Press it again. So you want to throttle. So obviously you accelerate by pressing it. And then reverse. And as you can hear, it's confirmed all your settings, all right? So if you pick the car up, as you can see, that's all set. So just to go over that one more time, we'll switch your car off. As I say, make sure everything, your throttle trim set in the middle, forward at 10, reverse at 10. So just to recap, guys, anyone that's unsure, hold the set button, turn it on. All right, so you hear the beeps repeatedly. As you can see, the little red light flashing there. You press it once for your neutral. All right. You full throttle. Press again. Full brake. Press again. So that then confirms it. You get the green light flash at the back, and then, as I said, pick the car up. And that's all set up, guys, all right? So that's that. So let's turn the car off. Right, okay, so you've set all your endpoints, everything's all sorted on the car, that's fine. So what I am going to recommend you do here, all right, for bonus points, is I ran it around my back garden just a little bit, and the one thing I did notice is the standard braking power is on 25. Now, that's okay, but I find that I like my brakes a little bit stronger, and it's something I'd probably recommend you guys doing. Now, as you can see, you've got all these values here, and it's nice that Kyosho include this. And I do believe this is a rebranded Hobbywing ESC guys as well. And for just by the features they've got on there, it's either a Hobbywing or it does have a lot of the same features of a Spectrum. But I think this is a Hobbywing ESC just being rebranded for Kyosho. So what we're going to do here, we're going to adjust the braking power, guys. All right. Now I have set mine, and I'll go through it in a second. But so what we want to do here is a little bit different. We're going to want to hold the set button. All right, make sure your handset's turned on, by the way. The set button. All right, and then turn it on. And then it'll stop. Yeah, so that's one. Sorry, the camera finished then. So I'll revert me to two beeps. Alright guys, is your forward, backward and brake. So we want to get down to this, and I'm going to show you how to do that now, bear with me. So we're going to turn it off again. So hold your set button. Wait for the beeps to finish. Now keep your finger on the button. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we're in 5 now, okay? So as you can see there, so the default value is 25. We want it on 50. Now, how do you change this? You press the set button once. So that's now set to 75% braking. That's now set to 100% braking. And then we're back to 1. So what I'd recommend you doing is 2 beeps. Alright. So that is now programmed, the fact that we've got 50% braking. Alright, as I say, we've gone down to option 5. We've selected 50%. Now, I'm going to run the car as well. Alright, I'm going to see, is default level punch-wise is 3. I'm possibly going to put it on 4. But we will see how level 3 is first. It's an easy thing. But as I say, guys, programming this is very, very easy. Now, once you've done all this, alright, switch your car off. Now, your ESC is actually remembered that setting. So turn it back on. And now what we want to do is just check, obviously, the car's working fine. Very easy to do. So, just to recap, alright, what we've actually done here is quite simple. We've set the end points, forward, neutral and reverse, and we've also changed the braking power, as you can see, from 25 to 50. Right, I'm waiting on parts now, obviously, to continue with this before I do run it. I do want to change over the HD diffs, guys. That's going to be in another video. But I will put a video up as soon as they come. I hope you're enjoying the content. Thank you very much for watching. Let's see what above, and we'll go from there.
Power, speed and power. Speed makes you cleverer. Speed. More speed and power. I need power and more power. 100% power.
Right guys, so as you can see, very easy process to change your settings, and also make sure that your endpoints are set on your Mad Van VE 60 amp Brains 10 ESC. Very, very easy to do. If you've got any questions, please mention in the comments, and obviously I'll do my best to answer them for you. But make sure, as I said, check the manual. I think it's page 18, 19, 20 and 21. There's all your ESC settings. definitely recommend you check your endpoints before running the car. That's something, even though they programmed it in the factory, I would honestly 110% recommend you do that, because I did notice my handset came with dials all turned up and down and all over the shop. So set them to neutral, as I showed you on the handset, then program your endpoints. And the other thing is, I noticed the brakes are a little bit weak. Just about literally 5 minutes running around my back garden before I take the car out, and I would recommend it turn up to 50%. So don't be afraid to actually dive into your ESC, guys. Some people would just run it out of the box. That's cool, that's fine. If you want to do it that way, absolutely great. I like to make sure that everything's running properly. Quick video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Check the box for more videos, and until next time, guys, stay safe.